Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your pick a card reading. So, today's topic is why are you feeling overwhelmed? That is, if you are. And when I say overwhelmed, it just basically means if there is any irritation, if there is some kind of noise, like the mind not resting, and if there is this dissonance and this anxiousness coming in out of nowhere, it's because Mars has moved into Pisces. Now, this is actually basically in tarot, it is the Ten of Cups energy. Yeah, believe it or not, it is. But at the same time, if you are not in sync with that Ten of Cups energy, it can create agitation, subtle, unconscious agitation, because the house of Pisces is the house of the collective unconscious. Yeah, so in case there is this ebb and flow, like 1 minute you're okay, and the next not so okay. So a bit of like this, like a hormonal energy, uh, I would just call it overwhelm because there's a buildup in the air, right? And you can sense something is coming in, even that is creating a level of anxiety. It's like you don't know what is up. And there is kind of like this, I don't know, there's some mystery in the air. So I decided to do this quick reading to find out what is up. This is a timeless reading, so the transit does not really matter per se, but yes, Mars did move into Pisces today, so that energy is prominent. It has been actually for a while. But yes, whenever you're watching it, apply it as you see fit. So let's ask Spirit, what is overwhelming you right now? That is, and it could be a good kind of overwhelm too. I just feel like there is this energy of what, when, why. Is it like that? Like, I don't know, suspense, mystery. So let's figure out what is up. So I'm going to use the Starseed Oracle to help you choose your crew. No? No, Spirit is like, no. Okay, let's use the Egyptian deck. Yeah, I'm going to use the Egyptian deck. All right, my lovely starborns. Let's see. And I'm also going to ask Spirit, is it the good kind of overwhelm? Or is it something mysterious that we're not supposed to know? Or is it something not so good? I don't know what is up. So let's keep it open-ended, Spirit. Let's keep it open-ended and see what wants to come through. What do you need to hear? Why are you? It's okay, we're ready. All right, let's look at your cards. Look who's underneath. Netero, that is the Fool card. Anything is possible. Again, that mysterious energy. But yeah, new beginnings are definitely here. Group 1, your card is Sokar. Sokar. Group 2, your card is Apep. Mm, wow, this is progression and this is back to back duat. Let's see this. Group 3, your card is Osat. Mm, so see which one is calling you in. Let me show you up close. Yeah, choose your group and I will see you at your reading. Hello, group 1, you chose Sokar. So let's see what is up with you. Let's pull some archetype cards. Ooh. Number 3 could be important for you. Okay. The prayer, the warrior. I don't know why I said it like that. Warrior. Mm. Mm. This is very good. A prayer is being answered here for sure. Yes. As a result of your fighting spirit. Like you've been fighting for something for a long time, and that cycle is coming to a close. I am getting this energy of suffering coming to a close. It's like the pain caught up in your energy field, in your physical body, especially with this card. It's leaving your field. It's leaving your, yeah, the gates are closing. It's leaving your system. You're shutting the doors around this time, and of course, it's with the shutting of the door. You are. I'm getting this image of somebody sweeping the floor with a broomstick. So it's like that's what you are doing energetically when it comes to this. So the doors came in, right? And I think this card is connected to the doors of a mentor. Yeah. It's like a point of reference is highlighted for you. So the doors are closing, yeah, but the wisdom is here. The wisdom is being grounded, is being inculcated. This could be a testing period, also a period of somewhat of, I don't know, rest. But you know that the cycle, a new cycle has begun. It's already here for you. I don't even know why the tear is showing up in the blessings because it's like, oh, some of you, I feel like you're able to cry after a long time. Some of you, maybe, I don't know, I'm getting this message that you lost the ability to cry for some time. And now you can cry. Mm. That is in turn activating your heart chakra. There's definitely something going on with your heart chakra. So, heart chakra expansion is here, especially if you identify with the divine masculine energy. If you think that is your pronounced energy, then that's where this is definitely a message here, like immense healing taking place in the heart space, as well as leading to expansion, of course. So it says, in the thick darkness is the hidden circle of Sokar, where the secret pathways and doors of Ementa are concealed, and where this netter is hidden in his primeval form. And this is a mummified god. So again, I'm getting healing, physical healing, restoration. So it says if the traveler through the door, through the underworld, can please Sokar with their offerings, right? Then he reveals the secret way through his domain. And the traveler passes through it without facing any destruction. And I feel that is what is happening here because you are showing up as the warrior, right? You are the warrior. And with the prayer, it's also giving this energy of offering, right? So I think you're getting the key to the passage. It's almost like, the way out of this darkness is through your heart space. Because what is courage? What is courage? It's like it's embodying your truth. And it's also shedding tears when it's called for. Let's get some tarot. Yeah, I want to keep it quick. I want to keep this reading short. Seriously? The moon. Yeah, there is this mystery here. Look, justice. This is karmic return as in reward. Yeah, definitely. And see, here's your cycle closing. It's like whatever you're trying to start afresh, whatever is this new cycle about, you are very well protected and supported on this journey. You're supported by some other beings, otherworldly beings. Look, here's your support. And heavy on Taurus. Both these energies remind me of Taurus, the bull. They're both bulls, basically. Again, the moon underneath. Very mysterious, but you see, you're getting majors. You got two majors back to back. Okay, let's look at the two. Oh my god, another major. But we did get some other messages here. Yeah, look, the star. This is what you're healing from. Oh, wow, another major. Wow, look, you guys, this is big. Because again, with the star, I'm getting immense healing in the emotional body. So that would make sense. Crying would make sense. So Spirit is basically telling me don't fight. Don't fight against your own being, all right? Against your own emotions. Don't try to control. Just feel it, address it, and release. You're alchemizing all that pain that, again, that was like caught up. This is leaving your physical body. It's like the pain body is being healed. Yep. And in turn, a lot of shifts, a lot of mental shifts are here. Okay, what else do we need to know? Let's get some gateway of light activation. Look who's underneath higher heart activation. I cannot make this up. I was picking up on this heart energy. Gaia gateway activation. learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Yeah. Wow. Ten of Cups underneath. That is Mars in Pisces that I mentioned in the intro, right? So this new beginning, the seed that is like the sapling. It's all I'm literally seeing a sapling coming out of the soil, out of the soil where it's planted, right? Yeah, it's like growing out of the darkness into the light, coming to the surface and just unfolding, unfurling, and very rapidly, like rapid growth. Like this plant is growing rapidly. If you think something is going to take a long time, I am here to tell you it is not. Because if you look at the Two of Cups too, right? Or Two of Cups here, it has these roses and they kind of give me this energy of Two of Wands. It's just like kind of like this combined energy in this card. But you did get the Ace of Wands, right? Which is here. So the next level, the next phase of whatever you have planted is going to be real. Like the changes will be very swift, very quick. You won't have to wait for too long or anything of that nature. I just feel like you're being pushed in a particular direction, and then after that, the moment you take the first step, it's like a brand new path is opening right in front of you, and everything is taken care of. Also, I feel like material support is here for you, especially with Gaia Gateway activation, because it's like ancestral transmissions coming in for you related to practical stuff, as to how to navigate the practical part of earth. And yes, with the star card, I'm getting this energy that the star seeded origin does not make it very easy to navigate the practical part of earth. Like even then, it's like it's not that bad. I would say you are still good at it, but the thing is, in order to make something happen here, you need that human touch. And these ancestral humans are coming in. It's like a lot is being transmitted to your DNA in your bloodline, you see? Like, so this is bloodline support too, apart from the guidance, the cosmic guidance from like ET beings. I'm also getting the energy of inner earth. And if you look at Indian religion, so the beings that the deities that are worshipped in India, they basically, many of them, most of them actually, they are inner earth beings, except for Shiva. Hmm. A lot of support. That is why I think you're trusting the process, because you can feel the support around you. Of course, angelic support too. It's like ETs, angels, all you're surrounded. You're surrounded by them, and you are jumping from the Five of Cups to the Ten of Cups very rapidly. Like a rapid shift is happening here. Yeah, I'm telling you, major shifts in your abundance too. So the overwhelm could be connected to as to whatever it is that you're manifesting. Is it going to come to life? Yes, it will. It will. And don't worry too much about like, oh my god, I'm not able to keep up my vibration, keep it high enough to manifest in something of that nature. Don't fall in that trap. Be authentic. If something is coming to the surface, you need to address, because you know the more healing you do, the more you're basically priming yourself to bring in that manifestation. But if the residual energy remains in your energy field, in your like if pain body is created, and in turn of course your auric field gets affected too, then it is a problem, then it interferes with the manifestation. But the good thing is, if it comes to the surface, is good. It's real good because you can do something about it, right? I'm also getting subliminals could be really, really helpful for this group. All right. So, like subtle approaches, yeah. You're winning. You're winning against your own darkness and as well as other people's darkness. You are almost like devaluing other people's darkness. It's like you're just looking at how it all served a purpose. So you're holding tight onto that key, and you're basically unlocking those after closing certain doors. Those are important for this group. Oh yeah, right. Riders on the storm coming in. Mm. But yes, healing is definitely here. Karmic return is definitely here, and wish fulfillment. You've been patient. You've been patient, right? Not that you're afraid of being patient, or but sometimes I feel like you get into this phase where you're like, is it ever going to happen? Yeah, it is going to happen. It's about to happen. It is happening. It's already happening. Whatever it is that you're trying to ground looks like a relationship, but as well as this is also connected to the nature of your work, as to what you do for work. Maybe you want to make some shifts when it comes to work too, as well as a creative impulses at play here. You want my nose, my nose is so itchy. Yeah, you want to create something. You want to make space for more creativity in your life, in whatever way that is. You guys could be artists. You guys could be creatives. You guys could be content creators. Anything of that nature. But yeah, you could have a spiritual practice too. I just feel like you are being guided to make more space for that, to make it an everyday thing, like a way of life, like a very big part of your life. All right. So, yeah, everything is working out for you. I do see your root chakra is very strong around this time. Wow, I said quick, but of course it's never quick. But I want to read Gaia Gateway. So he says sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. Yeah. But I feel like your overwhelm is the good kind because you know it's all working out for you. Sometimes you can also be afraid of everything working out for you. So that's the energy I'm picking up here. When you draw this card, it is a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. Absolutely. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one. Yeah, that's why I was getting that practicality message, right? That came in. Yeah. So the earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength, learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. So have a grounding practice, all right? That will be very helpful for you. And again, I do see throat chakra, heart chakra, and root chakra work here. All right, so that's all I see. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, group 2. You chose OPEP. The chaos serpent is here. It's four-headed. And can you see all the knives? Mm. This is the most intense card in this deck. You're fighting a spiritual war. Yes. This is spiritual warfare that is going on in your DNA itself with the serpent there. That is what warfare is. The spiritual war is within you. There is no one external to you. Whatever is external is mostly attack, spiritual attack, psychic attack, and all of that. And that only works for so long, as long as the warfare is going on within you. Then you are susceptible. But as soon as you take care of the war within, everything, all that noise fades outside of you. There's nothing, there's no war then. As within, so without, yeah? So you're fighting your great enemy, and this group, I am getting a bit intense. Like, the overwhelm is because you are actually looking at the unconscious fears that are surfacing around this time. Yeah. So he's basically a symbol of the thick darkness, right? That surrounds the watery abyss of no. So when the sun emerged for the first time from this abyss, he had to overcome the darkness in order to bring light into the world. This is third eye activation. Yes, it is. Just will read something. This card is also connected to the seven-headed dragon of the book of Revelation. So, in the magical sense, he basically represents the shadow of the fire snake and the period of spiritual darkness and horror that encloses the aspirant before the illumination of Ra penetrates the deepest levels of consciousness to bring the victory of enlightenment. That is why I'm telling you, this is third eye activation, because I know this energy. It's This is something that you have to confront, and I think you know this. You already know this, and I think you're confronting it. Let's see. Let's get some archetypes. Sure, spirit. All right. Okay. The offering. You're sacrificing something, yeah. Well, the forest, yeah. Talk about darkness. Agape, this is the blessing. You're letting go. You're letting go of something that was, that is precious. Precious, like a piece of your heart almost. And around this time, it's almost that time to choose yourself. Choose yourself. No matter what. No matter how it makes you feel. No matter how it triggers you. What your ego is trying to tell you. What your shadow is trying to tell you. You are not listening to anybody. You are listening to that flicker of source energy within you that you are always in contact with no matter what, no matter how dark it gets. You're being guided by that flicker. Yes, you can see the flicker in all this darkness. This could be in relationships of any sort, human relationships, especially with agape showing up here. It's almost like you're opening up to the true unconditionality of love itself. So in this group, I'm getting heart chakra activation, like level 100, that sort of activation, along with the third eye. That would also mean throat chakra activation is here too. Yeah. Yeah, so with group one, throat and heart was there, but also I got the lower chakra, root chakra there. Over here, I'm getting third eye, along with throat and heart. So heart chakra activation is definitely present for many of you. I think you're facing a very powerful energy. Like this darkness is loud. So of course it is causing overwhelm. Yes, but I just feel like there is presence of mind here. It's like you are aware, you are in the know, you are not blindsided or anything of that nature. You know what it is you are doing. Because again, that flicker, you're following the flicker. Let's get your tarot. I am super interested. What is up? What is up? Emperor. The eclipse is super duper loud for this group. What is up? What is up? Everything is shifting for you. Well, yeah. Wow, fire energy is so strong here. Aries and Leo, especially. You're ready to say yes to something that requires you to take responsibility, take accountability for your own actions and not base your decisions on someone outside of you, like no matter who they are, no matter how important they are. I just feel like this group, you are saying yes to you like never before, like never before. So the shadow, the unconscious that you're dealing with, it has a lot to do with the things that you hold very close to you, very dear to you. And I'm going to say this, these are also the very things that kind of held you back. And you are coming to this full realization around this time that, yeah, you have to choose you basically. So you're sacrificing, believe it or not, you're sacrificing people pleasing of any kind, and you're doing it from a place of kindness too, from a place of, like, this is controlled action. You see, this is controlled action, this is controlled fire. And I'm picking up on a very graceful energy here. No matter how difficult it is for you, you're setting boundaries here. Yeah, you're setting boundaries. You're very self-focused. Hmm. You're filling your cup. Also, you're choosing the one thing and only one thing that you need, that you always needed, wanted, desired. And I feel like this group, you're coming to this conclusion that how everything else was noise. So you're putting the noise to rest. And I feel like this is connected to a choice. You're making a choice here. And this is from the divine. It's almost like divine personally activating you, like poking you. That it's time. It's time to say yes to your deepest desires. I'm hearing something that you you've been holding space for this since forever. Like whether you know this or not, I think you around this time you're realizing that, and you're like, oh damn, oh damn. And you think, oh damn, somebody messed up here, and it's time to course correct. That requires sacrificing what's not in alignment. So it's the kind of sacrifice that is actually more so in alignment. You can actually correlate it to burning karma itself, because whatever you're sacrificing is karmic in nature. So it has served its purpose. It has taught you what you needed to learn, and maybe you held on to it longer than necessary. And around this time, the divine is coming in, and it's like, because with the snake, I always get this clingy energy. You see, you do have the daddy of all the snakes, right? And that too, like the shadow daddy of all the snakes. So I'm getting, yeah, you. There was some temptation. There was obsession, I would say, but it was unconscious. And now you're understanding. This is self awareness of the highest order. I'm again getting this energy of the divine masculine, with the emperor being the very first card here. Uh, this is like for sure, like collectively, the divine masculine collective, right? A lot is going on when it comes to this energy. The healing is top notch, next level, and very accelerated. The fire element is very pronounced. It's just like there's an intensity to it, but not in, like, I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to put this in word actually. It's like a very sorted energy. You see harmony is here. And this is almost like divine is personally doing this. That's the energy I get. Okay. Then my whole face is itchy now. Okay. Oh yeah, look, the full purification. Oh yeah, look. Oh my god, how many mages back to back? Four. The magician, the devil, justice, the word, four of wands. Oh, definitely, definitely divine masculine energies came up here for a reason. This is connected to the collective energy too. But yeah, let's focus on your reading. This is very mysterious too, you see? It's like I'm getting this cliffhanger energy here, especially with the Fool. It's like preparing for the worst, but hoping for the best. Hoping for wish fulfillment, hoping for things to work out in your favor. And then also preparing for if it doesn't. So it's kind of like sorted, you see? And that's what happens when you address the shadows and you do not shy away and dismiss or be afraid of what lurks in the void. Abyss. Seven of Cups. Hmm. Dreaming. Daring to dream. Again, fully aware that there is a possibility things will not unfold as you want it to, perhaps, but at the same time, there is this faith that is telling you something better is happening. Because I'm telling you, I'm getting this divine presence here. Why so mysterious, Spirit? That's more. What is Knight of Cups, of course. Empress. Oh my god, you guys. Alright, so it's like, okay, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I just have to, right? I don't have a choice. Yeah, look, that, and oh my god, look, 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 look. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, okay. Knight of Cups and the Empress, and your reading started with the Emperor and is ending with the Empress. So, I mean, let's just say it right. Most likely, this group, you are on a twin journey. And I think that's it. I'm not going to say much here. And with Agape, yes, it's the divine masculine collective that is reaching that point of vibration where the divine feminine has already arrived. So, yeah, with Agape, it is about devotion. It's about the ultimate devotion. It's about devotion without wanting something in return. It's like you're not devoted to something or someone because like you want something in return. None of that. It's the devotion is purely a call, a call, an intense call of something within that has nothing to do with anyone outside of you. It's that kind of devotion. Seriously, like the things that come out of my mouth, I'm not sure what it means sometimes, and this was that moment. So anyway, so agape is all about unconditional love, right? This is service to others at play, service to others, but doing it from a place of fulfillment, self-fulfillment. Then only you can provide service to others. Some of you could have dealt with, you could have been caught up in a very narcissistic dynamic uh, back in back in time on this journey. But I feel like both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, they are understanding this journey better than ever before. You see, it's like with the Fool being the card which is right in the middle, and then you just got like seven cards, and that is already here. So it's like old ways are done and dusted on both the ends now. Toxic cycles are not going to be repeated. The offering has been made. The shadow is sacrificed. This is coming to light. And and now this cup is giving me, wow, this cup is giving me, because it has this void energy and then the colors coming out of it, right? So it's like this is the healthy shadow that you actually need to keep things in balance, right? You you need this. You need this light and dark playing together, right? And you also need healthy ego to be fully functional as human beings. So you guys are understanding spiritual concepts, not just in in a mental sense, but more so like in a practical sense as to how it is actually unfolding in your life. And that is something else. And I think Divine Feminine has been doing that for quite a while. But this eclipse season is going to be supercharged and super activating for the Divine Masculine for sure. And of course, when I say this, this is also happening, like, understand the symbol of yin and the yang, right? Yin and the yang. Yeah, the yang is pronounced here because this energy is super pronounced for the Divine Masculine collective. It's gonna make sense with the Aries energy. Oh my god, I just realized something. Isn't this eclipse season happening on the Aries and Libra axis? That is Aries, and that is Venus energy. The Empress is not actually Taurus or Libra. It is Venus. It is the planetary energy in tarot. But the Emperor is actually the zodiac Aries. You see? So no coincidences. This is big for the entire collective. Supercharged. And with the lightning bolt here, this is attunement. Why? I don't know why I screamed. Okay, so look at this. It says the Greek word agape informs the English word agape. To have the mouth agape, as in open, right? Is to be awestruck by something or of breathtaking delight. Delight. We are made humble once again. Oh, the ego that is at play for the Divine Masculine Collective, of course. Of course, because heavy shadow work is at play. Oh, well, so agape can also be felt as an overwhelming love of family, partner, community, recognized by a deep swell of gratitude. And I think, regardless of divine feminine, divine masculine, both, like the collective is feeling this. Like, this is cleansing. This is like a collective cleanse at play where people are being made aware as to what is important, what is worth fighting for, what should they be fighting for, and putting saying no to the toxicity, getting off the hamster wheel, and approaching each other from a place of purity, from a place of healed heart space, showing compassion and empathy. Mm, this is good. This is really good. And I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, so I remembered something while I was clearing the desk. So I was talking about the eclipse, right? I forgot to mention. So I said the Emperor is Aries and the Empress is the planet Venus, right? So that's why I was saying the entire eclipse corridor, like the portal, the fortnightly portal, is supercharged for the Divine Masculine Collective, because with the lunar eclipse, it is like a trigger event. It is like this, like a domino effect at play that is culminating with the solar eclipse. And I think that is happening in Aries. So this is a shift from which you cannot go back, you cannot return to what you have known. This is quantum in nature. The shift is quantum in nature. And this is third eye activation for the divine masculine. So this is soul recognition. This is recognition of the path, the very path that they are on. Because a lot was done to keep the heart muted, and around this time it cannot be. The heart is on fire. That's what I'm getting. The heart is on fire, and the star beings are not going to sit quietly anymore. It's like this cannot wait. This is happening. And if you're watching this later on, apply this to whichever is the closest eclipse. Eclipses are super important. That is why I do not like the fear mongering around it, because what is it? Like every year, my god, like anyway, so I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, that's all I see. I hope this helps. If this resonates, you know what to do. Hello, group 3, you chose Osset with child hero looking in the future, at the future, for the future, to the future. Protection, magical protection, purification, ascension. I'm getting sitting on your throne. You're sitting on your throne. You guys dabble. You guys have a spiritual practice in place for sure. Like you're tapped in. This is my creative group. This is my. You guys are lovers, basically. You're learning to honor the female principle, the divine feminine principle. You're also working with receptivity. You are learning how to actually be okay receiving, and not always being in this hyper energy of giving, giving, giving to feel better. It's like you're also working with, yeah, being okay with receiving the good from the divine as well as from those around you. I feel like you dealt with, yeah, some issues when it comes to, okay, this is connected to imposter syndrome too, but all of that is, you're working with it, you're letting it, you're understanding, and you are letting it go. So integration is at play. You're integrating the active and the passive principle within you. You're understanding that there are times you have to kind of take a step back and let others show the same love and care to you. Sometimes it's not because others don't have that kind of intention or emotion. Sometimes it's like you never actually ready for it. You're never actually in, like, at the receiving end of that blooming loving energy, is because unconsciously you avoid that. And around this time you're figuring out, oh damn, yeah, yeah, I need to take a chill pill. I need to kind of relax. Again, with that, I'm getting Virgo energy. There's a possibility you have a lot of Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. Hmm. You're also understanding your unlimited potential. You're understanding that it's okay to be self sufficient, but it's also okay to let others show their love. in their language too. Because I feel like so far you're not actually, you haven't been so aware of your personal love language. Like, yes, your personal love language, as to like when it comes to receiving, you're not so aware. When it comes to giving, yeah, you're aware. Your love language is service. The service. But around this time you're figuring things out the other way. And this is the good kind of overwhelm, yeah, which can also bring up shadows. You see, it can trigger you because, yeah, that's how the shadow works, you know. Okay, let's see, let's get some archetypes, but mostly I'm getting like good energy here, like very. The shaman. Did I say you have a spiritual practice? The orphan, yeah. Alethea. Did I say something about integration? That is what is at play with the roses here. You're saying yes to your needs. You're saying yes to your human needs. You're not going to. You're not going to be this defined. You're not going to be defined by set principles or whatever has been your life so far. Around this time, you're expanding. You are integrating at the same time, and you're understanding who you are, and you are more than any one label that no single label can actually define you. You're coming to that realization. So this is, I'm getting like heavy activation in this group, cosmic activation at play here, especially with the orphan here. You know, your inner child felt abandoned. Are you seeing, this is no coincidence, are you seeing this, the imagery with the serpent coiled and the baby hand? You see, that's an infant almost. Over here, the serpent is free and red. So that's alchemy at play, you see? This is alchemized energy. And this is a grown up hand. So, and then you have the diamond there and three skulls. So, yeah, three major transformations. You're reaching out for your inner child that was abandoned. A part of it was the needs were not taken care of. So, this is between you and you. Over here, Osset is breastfeeding Hero, right? And Hero is this is Hero, the child, and this is you. This is you looking out for that child because I feel like this child caused issues, caused troubles, caused blockages when it comes to. This is what hindered your receptivity. You could give and give, but you could not accept unconsciously. Remember, this is very unconscious. This is the unconscious, fully active, especially with the orphan, because inner child acting out from shadow space is some dark stuff. Like it's real dark stuff, you know, which is mostly self-destructive in nature and not so much when it comes to how you deal with others. Rather, what it does is, okay, so it's that energy. Like at some point when you abandon your needs, your true wants, your true desires, you see, then what happens is the shadow also turns away and goes like, okay, All right, you do you. I'm going to just linger here and watch. And then I'm going to strike when the iron is hot. So what happens is the energy shows up in your life as self sabotage in areas where you really want something to happen, where your desires are involved, where you want something, but it's because of you, you cannot make it happen and you end up sabotaging it. But again, it's you against your abandoned inner child. I hope it's making sense. It's kind of twisted. But yeah, so I'm getting twice the charm. There is something that you tried thrice, and yeah, it turned into an old story. Maybe these things were taken out of your life too. But around this time, you're reaching out for your inner child. There's that integration that is taking place. So is here. Healing is here. You're basically giving flowers to your inner child. So there's that. But apart from that, I'm also getting you retrieving your soul gifts. You're retrieving certain cosmic gifts here. And you're leveling up spiritually. This is a spiritual level up, especially with Alethea showing up in your blessings. This is really good. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's get some tarot. I actually want to read Alethea first. I love this deck. I don't know why I don't use it often. Yeah, so it says clarity, revelation, disclosure. It is said that resonance of our voice changes when we speak a falsity in this light. Practice seeing truth as a vibration. Yeah. Picasso said, we all know that art is not truth. Art is a lie that makes us realize truth, at least the truth that is given us to understand. You're stepping into your truth. There was some denial here, and around this time, you're saying, F that, I'm gonna go after what I'm trying to build here, bring into existence. This is manifestation at play too. You're manifesting something, and I see that happening for you. So you're reclaiming your own truth. So this is restoration of vital forces. Vital forces. Soul retrieval is at play here. A lot is happening actually. It's not just one thing. A lot is happening here. Just like this card. Like you've integrated the energy within. So giving flowers to the inner child. So it's not sulking anymore. It's not going to create chaos when you go after what it is that you're trying to ground into your reality. So yeah, a lot is happening. Let's get some tarot. But I want to get gateway of light activation first. Yeah, spirit shows. Karmic boat clearing. You're rewriting your old story. You're living your truth. Does it say live your truth? Yeah, look. Live your truth. And because spiritual practice came in, so this is you deconditioning and actually saying yes to the things that resonate with you. And this is the card. I think I saw it as I don't know. I saw it in one of the groups. Yeah, higher heart activation, thymus activation, which is again connected to the throat. So Vishuddhi is definitely here. Oh yeah, Vishuddhi purification is here. That is why. That is why truth is coming in, right? Because it is Vishuddhi is connected to the throat chakra. So it says dropping shields. Yeah, divine love. Your heart is healed. Wow. I just want to put some rose quartz here. Just a minute. Okay, let's get some tarot now. This is for my lovely starbones. Oh, I'm being guided to read the book first and then tarot. Higher heart activation. Mm. So, like, if you have felt any pressure, like, here, right at the center, or where both the collarbones meet, right? I think it's, what is it called? The V in the center, on top of the sternum, I guess. Yeah, that is where you could have felt some pressure there, and that is what happens when the higher heart activation is at play. And this could also feel like a bit of like discomfort in the chest area, overall chest area. This could also show up as heartburn, but it's really not that. It can feel like, you can confuse it with heartburn, but it's really not. And there's this burning sensation which kind of like goes all the way up to your throat, and you can feel it. And when this is happening, just know that the activation is here to stay, especially if you feel the burn. And I'm not going to get into the details of it, but just know that immense, immense healing has taken place for you. So your overwhelm is the good kind. Definitely. It has been good for, I think, all the groups. So it says you have experienced much fear, separation, and heartache in your life. Definitely. At least three things that really, really affected you, but at the same time, it also catapulted you on this journey of ascension. So, yeah, I'm not going to get into the details. So, yeah, see, it says this has encouraged you to close off and shield yourself from possible hurt. Yeah, that is why it was always safer to be the giver, you see, because that way you're also always in control, because you're not being vulnerable. So for a long time, you have been trying to open yourself back up, but have been concerned about being far too vulnerable. So this card shows you that you have realized that love isn't something you have to work for or search for, but it is your divine inheritance. That is what you're grounding. You have also recognized that this energy isn't something that comes through relationships or external experiences. That is why the spiritual element is very strong in this group. You see, it's more so all about you and your inner child. But it is your natural state of being. So the more you close off, the more you close off from your true self. Yeah, true self, right? Now you're opening up to your true self. And so everything is falling in place. I love this reading. This is so beautiful. So it says the more you drop your shields, the more love is revealed. The more you express the love you are, the more it is reflected back to you. Love is your truth. I cannot make this up. Look at, what did I tell you guys about keywords, right? Look at that. Love is your truth. Truth. And you get Alithya. So that is what is here for you. Wow. That is why, for this group, I don't know. I did not read like this for the other groups. I st- like I got into tarot right in the start, but with you, I'm doing it the other way around for some reason. Okay, let's see. Now let's get some tarot. Show us, spirit. My nose is so itchy. Wait. Yeah, look at that. Reading is starting with Ten of Swords and Knight of Wands. There's something here. Yeah, I knew it. Ace of Swords. Again, card of clarity, truth. I cannot make that up. Okay. The progression in the swords is like going this way. But you see, again, inner child is loud here. There are some wounds that you've been carrying for so long, like as long as your childhood, perhaps. It goes to your childhood too. And there are certain things that you've never told anyone about. Like, it kind of like got lost in your very energy field. So it stayed in your energy. In turn, it kind of like affected your mental health. Yeah, all of that. But you kept working your way up on the spiral. You kept working your way up on the spiral. And no matter how difficult it got, I just feel like you kept striving for more. You kept, also, you did not lose faith, especially with Page of Pentacles showing up here. You did not lose faith. No matter how many times you had to start over, you kept going, and Divine is recognizing that. Also, I am getting that this reading is about something that is connected to the childhood. And this could be teenage years to youth, like younger years, regardless like of how old you are. This goes way back, way back. And I'm telling you, this pain point that created its own pain body and stayed hidden. It kind of stayed hidden in your field. So you basically you're hunting it down and you're releasing it. This is what is happening here. With this card, I'm getting your energy matrix. And if this spot was hiding somewhere, and it was subtle. Oh yeah, it was the bratty orphan. Yeah, it was the bratty inner child. Because if the pain stays in your field, you are emanating it unconsciously. This was unconscious because you did not know. But around this time, and especially through the higher heart activation, when you actually started pouring into your own being, when you started understanding this love and this need for love for your true being, now it is revealed to you and you're hunting it down. This is done. This is done. And in turn, I'm also getting all these tiny spots, these pockets, these pain pockets are being released, are being released. This is victory. This is victory. And believe it or not, even your inner child is overwhelmed around this time, but in a good way. Again, in a good way. And with the fox being here, it's also telling me your inner child is understanding the need for loyalty to you around this time, because your inner child is also understanding that it abandoned you, and that like you both abandoned each other, and you both are coming together and you're shaking hands and you're saying yes to love. Inner child is still bratty because it's a child, but loyal. Around this time, the loyalty is being retrieved. And along with that, I see an opportunity headed your way. This could be connected to work, but you're retrieving your, like you're laying this strong foundation when it comes to whatever it is that you do. And this could be a creative endeavor, this could be a spiritual practice in play, this could be something mystical, something like you could be on a shamanic path. If you have been dabbling in magic and it wasn't working, I just feel like through this healing, it's all going to work now. Okay, look at that. And I look. This is alchemy of the pain itself. And look, you see? Ten of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Like the way your life is about to unfold after this, it will feel magical. This is magic in motion. And yes, if you double, you will see. You'll see your power increase. So manifestation is also going to be heightened, going to be swift. This is light and dark working in tandem. This is you and your inner child finally working in tandem in the best way possible. So sky is the limit. I'm hearing sky is the limit. Dream big, make things happen. The divine is here. I'm also getting this very proud energy here. So let's get some sacred destiny. Let's see. Yeah. How's this a blessing, Spirit? How is this a blessing for my lovely starborns? One card for viewers. Okay. And one card for look. Purification. Did I say something about purification? My nose is so itchy. Okay. So wherever you were feeling stagnancy, wherever you were feeling that no matter how much you put in your energy, things don't move, around this time you will see movement in those areas, because now you are standing in your truth. You are empowered. You are functioning from a place of empowerment and love, and immense love and wisdom and spiritual empowerment and knowing. So the standstill is coming to an end. You see progress now. There is progression here. Because you with the standstill card here, it's like the blockage, the very cause of blockage is leaving your energy field. Is like you're being unstuck. That is why illumination is here. So be very gentle with yourself, all right? Yes. Enlightenment is here. And let's see illumination too. So
They say even if you cannot see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. Definitely at hand. It says close at hand, and that is what you're reaching out for. This is, you've seen that painting, the God finger. That's what is happening here. All right, so that's all I see. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.